Alcohol and cannabis, two substances deeply ingrained in human history, both intoxicate, both offer temporary escape, but their effects, both on the individual and society, differ greatly. This essay delves into the real dangers of alcohol and cannabis, comparing their health risks and societal impact. We will explore the scientific evidence, examine statistics, and consider the experiences of different demographics. By understanding these dangers, we can make informed decisions about our own consumption and advocate for responsible use. Alcohol, legal in many parts of the world, has long been a staple of social gatherings and cultural traditions. Cannabis, on the other hand, faces a more complex legal landscape, with its use permitted in some areas for medicinal or recreational purposes. Despite these differences, both substances share a common thread: the potential for harm. Alcohol's impact on the body is widespread and devastating. It affects multiple organs, including the brain, liver, heart, esophagus, and stomach. Long-term alcohol abuse can lead to a range of serious health conditions, including liver cirrhosis, heart disease, pancreatitis, and several types of cancer. The statistics paint a grim picture. Alcohol contributed to over 2.6 million deaths globally in 2019 alone. This represents 7% of all male deaths and 2% of all female deaths worldwide. Beyond the physical toll, alcohol also exacts a heavy price on mental health. Chronic alcohol use can lead to depression, anxiety, and even psychosis. Alcohol withdrawal can be particularly dangerous, potentially leading to a life-threatening condition known as delirium tremens, or DTs. Even with treatment, DTs carries a mortality rate of 5 to 15%. The grip of alcohol addiction is powerful, affecting millions worldwide. Cannabis, while often perceived as less harmful than alcohol, is not without its own set of risks. While some studies suggest potential benefits of cannabis and its derivatives in treating certain medical conditions, its recreational use can lead to a range of adverse effects. One significant concern is the risk of addiction. Studies indicate that approximately 10% of cannabis users develop cannabis use disorder, characterized by dependence and withdrawal symptoms upon cessation. Overconsumption of cannabis can lead to unpleasant and potentially harmful acute effects. These can include anxiety, paranoia, impaired coordination, and in rare cases, cannabis-induced psychosis. While lethal overdose from cannabis is extremely rare, the psychological effects of overconsumption can be distressing and debilitating. Furthermore, smoking cannabis, like smoking tobacco, can irritate the lungs and increase the risk of respiratory problems such as chronic obstructive pulmonary disease or COPD. Section 4. Society's ills fueled by intoxication. Both alcohol and cannabis have profound societal impacts, often contributing to crime, violence, and accidents. Alcohol, in particular, has a strong association with aggression and violence. Statistics show that alcohol is involved in a staggering number of violent crimes worldwide. A significant proportion of homicides, assaults, and sexual assaults are committed under the influence of alcohol. Furthermore, alcohol is a leading cause of road traffic accidents, often with fatal consequences. While cannabis use is less directly linked to violent crime compared to alcohol, it is not without its own societal implications. Driving under the influence of cannabis can impair reaction time and coordination, increasing the risk of accidents. Moreover, there is growing concern about the potential for cannabis use to exacerbate pre-existing mental health conditions, particularly in individuals predisposed to psychosis. Section 5. Weighing the risks, a clearer picture. Alcohol and cannabis both present significant health risks and societal challenges. While alcohol boasts a longer historical presence and well-documented detrimental effects on physical and mental health, cannabis is not without its own hazards. The potential for addiction, mental health complications, and impaired driving exists with both substances. However, the sheer scale of alcohol-related harm, from organ damage and chronic diseases to violence and accidents, necessitates a greater sense of urgency in addressing its impact on individuals and communities. Ultimately, the choice to consume alcohol or cannabis rests with individuals. However, this choice should be made with a comprehensive understanding of the potential risks involved. Through education, responsible consumption practices, and effective public health policies, we can strive to mitigate the harms associated with these substances and promote the well-being of individuals and society as a whole.